should leave that after the turn.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a beat.
What do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Cold plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a D. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun in pain, but I was not the savior. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything. I don't know what's...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running backs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for an Eagles first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Go.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Third and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break! Ready! No! 70, bring it!
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
60 by 19, 18.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Coop Yr4. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
60 by 6, 19 side, 19, right here.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Cougar 19.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Okay,
So
ready?
again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line.
Come on, set. Panther 6, 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him, and we are tied. So all even at 8 as this kick is sent airborne. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team like than through special teams. Now, when you could do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
37-yard line.
2 down, 8 yards to go.
2nd and 8.
Now, faking the give. Football, and he's taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They finally get him down inside the 20, but it looks like this one is going to come back. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's the punter now. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Philadelphia.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big play for the Eagles. An even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He'll get this out wide. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
From back at the 5, here now third and goal. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight. Get it? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Here's a third down and 4. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll try and get there on the ground. A good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. The Lions called their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's their punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. There, met and drops before he can get a return go.
Ready? 70 Lions. Check, hurt. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and inches.
60 vices. 60 vices.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's to the sideline and intercepted.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Go, Reed. Go. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70. 79. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon, 60. Third.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take over.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Tag. Viking 18. Hurt. Check smash. 70 Rangers, 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Check smash. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
19 Lions. Panther 11. Go check. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. Into space. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Ready up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Now he'll run it, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
Ready.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
You can see the quarterback here. He's saying, hey, man, my bad, my fault. He knew a better ball probably leads to a nice completion. That one got away from him a little bit too much and leads the receiver out of bounds.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one 15-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now, faking the give, going for it all. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Back to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Go! Deputy Lions! Panther 60! Panther 60! Watch your feet! Go!
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A long one from Gibbs, 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go! Cougar 19! Mustang 19! Let's go!
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap to bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Jameer Gibbs. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Right back to him on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion, heading right. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's 3rd and 11.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. They'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. To the goal line and in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will go up by 7.
Lions 24. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Okay, ready? 18.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the run to the right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Carter in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Come on, 68, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
Let's go. Ready?
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Lions first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They pick it up on 4th and 2.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Buffalo 18. Say, hey. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Trailing late, it's got to go here. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Into the hands of Tesla. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Chop 60, chop 60. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check go.
Here comes the blitz to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set. 19, 18, 18, 18, rattle. Take motion.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Not just the 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Now give on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
18 Cardinal, Dragon 60, 79 Broncos.
That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down, but there's a flag down. And that might negate that fourth down conversion. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. First and 10 now from the 36. Now he'll tuck it and take off. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You the soft type. Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog at the dog, blood's thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order.
Here's first and 10. Here's a designed run. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 10.
So it's a win here for the visitors.